Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to review the Best Buy 4K Steelbook exclusive of Skyscraper, starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Nev Campbell, and Duct Tape. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification. I put out videos daily. So, yesterday I picked up the 4K Steelbook of Skyscraper, starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and I saw the movie in the theater, and it's not a great film. It's not great, but it's passable. It's kind of a just there kind of movie. I think my biggest problem is you kind of expect more from Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Like, he played the part fine, but for him, the personality just wasn't there. In most of his movies, you see something. This was just like almost like a read by numbers, or paint by numbers kind of thing. And I don't know. Watching it again in 4K. I'm gonna get into the picture and the sound, but it wasn't as terrible the second time around. But it's still not a great film. It's just a film, it's just there. It's not, I wouldn't even put this in the top 5 or 10 of The Rock's movies. So, but it's okay. It's just something to watch. It's not going to change your life. It's just, I guess it's a popcorn movie. It's, his version of a popcorn film. So, yeah, so I did pick up the Steelbook. I like the Steelbook. I'll admit it. It's a beautiful looking cover. We do have the back here. It shows the pearl. It's a nice glossy, cover. It actually very nice, pleasing to the eyes. It's nice to look at. The inside, I've already removed the discs, and it shows the graphic, which appeared on some of the promotional materials and the poster leading in. But yeah, it's a good-looking Steelbook. It's worlds better than the cover that they chose to go with the Blu-ray 4K standard. If you're going to get this movie, hunt down the Steelbook. I think it's worth the extra few dollars, or if you want to wait, there might be a sale. Universal might dock a few bucks off it. But it's not something to run out and get. But it is a nice-looking Steelbook cover. I will give it that. Now, as far as how did the picture look? I thought the picture looked very good. It looked really good. It's a Universal Studios presentation, Universal Pictures, and it looks very good. Most of the film is shot indoors and at night, so you do have a lot of HDR going on, especially, well, it is a Dolby Vision disc as well, so that is very prominent throughout. Where you want to see examples of it are the nighttime shots of Hong Kong, the lights, the red and blue lights of the police vehicles, things like that. It stands out so much. It looks so good. Visual. I mean, even if the movie's mediocre, you are gonna have a nice time looking at it. It is very good to look at. It's a pretty picture. What can I say? It does have a nice overall film-like quality. I didn't feel like it's clean. I didn't feel like there was anything, killing it with CGI. I'm sure it's in there, but it doesn't stand out. It's not like very prominent. Like, oh, hey, look at me, I'm in a CGI shot. Of course, that is for the end, the climax. Then it kind of you do get a little bit of that, but it still looks nice. It's going to look nice on your set. It's something I would recommend if you like to collect, just action movies. Now, it is not like a Die Hard, even though it's set up like one. It's more of a towering inferno kind of thing. Now, I did find that, speaking of which, I did find that the only thing that didn't look great were the shots involving the close-up shots of fire. It did seem a little bit, it didn't look great. It looked kind of fake a bit. A little bit saturated. wasn't good to look at. Now, a good portion of this film involves fire or looking in that direction. So, depending on what shot you get, it's going to be a hit or miss. I think some of the smaller practical fire effects are look better, but when they blow it up with CGI, you can tell it doesn't look terrific. The color is just a little off to me. Now, as far as the audio goes, it's an aggressive Dolby Atmos track. There's a lot to do with the surrounds. It's got a nice punch to it. There was a lot going on with the LFE, but also you can clearly hear what's going on through your centers. You're not getting muffled or garbled audio, because of the action that's happening around it. It's very clear, very concise, and it does sound good. I wouldn't call neither the picture nor the audio reference quality, but I think the picture gets closer to it. It's very nice to look at. Anybody with an Apple TV knows that they have these screensavers, and a couple of those screensavers are of Hong Kong at night. And it reminded me a bit of that, what I was seeing. It's beautiful. Like, the picture can be very beautiful. The up-close shots of The Rock are good. There's a lot of detail, and the audio as well, it sounds good. It's a serviceable track. It's not as aggressive as, say, a good Star Wars film or, Jurassic Park or something like that, but it works. Even the Fast and Furious films, which also have The Rock in it, those have some punch to them. This one was probably a little bit more on the subdued side, but it was still good for what it was. Now, should you get it? Skyscraper, yeah. If you're an action junkie and you kind of remove yourself from what The Rock usually does, his recent films like Jumanji, there's more personality there, and the man can do it. The man is personality, but I just felt like this could have been played by anybody. There wasn't a lot of that signature, Rock personality there. And that's, I think, at the end of the day, what bothered me about the movie. When I see a movie with The Rock, and I expect something, to be entertained, like, I want to see this guy, the man has charisma. This was almost a sleepwalking role. I'm not gonna, say, if he was bored or whatever, but I expected better from him, and it's still worth watching. And if you're gonna pick it up, go for the Steelbook. It's a beautiful, beautiful Steelbook. It really is. So yeah, that's pretty much gonna do it. Please leave your comments below. If you're, new to the channel, please like, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that bell notification. Love doing these videos, put them out every day. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.